Hi, I'm Emily and I am here with Maya Murphy's attorney, Lauren McDonald. Attorney McDonald practices at Maya Murphy's office in Westport, Connecticut, and is admitted to practice law in both Connecticut and New York. My questions today for Attorney McDonald are, can my child's personal property be subject to a search? And what if a search of my child or their property results in the discovery of another item of contraband, not subject to the initial search?
Hi, Emily. Thank you for those questions. So, provided school officials adhere to the reasonable under all of the circumstances requirement, your child's personal property, such as a purse, backpack, or even a car, is subject to being searched at school. Although conducting a search of your child's property is permissible, school officials still must adhere to the same standard applicable to the search of your child's person. That is, the search must be justified at inception and it must be permissible in its scope. Again, the search must not be excessively intrusive, and school officials must adhere to this requirement even when it comes to searching your child's personal property. The Connecticut General Assembly has enacted legislation whereby all boards of education may authorize school officials or law enforcement officials to search lockers and other school property that is available for use by your child, which includes desks for the presence of weapons, contraband, or the fruits of a crime. This legislation expressly states that a search of your child's locker or other property owned by the school is permitted so long as the search is reasonable under all of the circumstances, which is reasonable at inception and permissible in its scope. Under New York law, students have no reasonable expectation of privacy with respect to their lockers, desks, and other school storage places, and school officials retain complete control over them. This means that student lockers, desks, and other school storage places may be subject to search at any time by school officials without prior notice to students and without their consent. In New York City, however, regulations require that there be reasonable suspicion to believe that the lockers contain evidence of wrongdoing. If a school administrator conducts a search of your child or their property when there is a reasonable suspicion to do so, and that search results in discovery of an item that was not the intended object of the search, the school may still use that evidence of contraband to discipline your child for violating school policy or the law. An example of such a scenario would be checking your child's bag or purse for cigarettes and finding illicit drugs, such as marijuana or other contraband. Moreover, the school still may take disciplinary action against your child, even if the school violates your child's Fourth Amendment rights. However, these violations may provide grounds for you or your child to bring a Section 1983 action against the school and the school personnel for infringing upon your child's civil rights. If you have any questions about your child's Fourth Amendment rights in the educational setting, please feel free to give me a call.
Attorney McDonald is available 24/7 and can be reached by calling 203-221-3100. You can also email Attorney McDonald at lmcdonald@mayalaw.com, and please visit mayalaw.com for more information.